Fans truly couldn't hold back their tears when the news began to spread. What started as a normal episode slowly turned into something unforgettable, something deeply emotional, and for many viewers, something heartbreakingly beautiful. Jenny Ryan, the woman millions have come to admire, laugh with, and feel inspired by, finally broke her silence after her emotional farewell on the chase, and her words touched hearts in ways no one expected. For years, Jenny Ryan wasn't just a quiz genius on television. She became a familiar presence in people's living rooms. She was the sharp mind, the fearless competitor, and the personality that made every episode feel alive. Viewers didn't just watch her, they connected with her. They rooted for her, joked about her witty comebacks, and admired the calm confidence she brought to the screen. So when her farewell moment arrived, it didn't feel like a regular goodbye. It felt personal. As the episode unfolded, fans quickly noticed something different. The smiles felt softer. The laughter carried a hint of emotion. Even Jenny herself seemed more reflective, as if she knew this moment would stay with viewers long after the screen faded to black. And then came her words, honest, warm, and deeply human. Jenny spoke about gratitude for the journey, for the memories, and for the unexpected love she received from fans across the world. She shared how the chase was never just a job for her. It was a place where she grew, learned, and discovered new sides of herself. Her voice didn't need drama or exaggeration. The sincerity alone was enough to move people. Social media quickly filled with reactions. Some fans admitted they cried unexpectedly. Others shared funny memories, recalling moments when Jenny's quick wit made them laugh after a long day. Many wrote messages that felt almost romantic in tone, expressing admiration, respect, and a deep emotional bond with someone they had never met, yet felt they truly knew. There was something undeniably charming about how Jenny handled her farewell. She didn't make it heavy or overwhelming. Instead, she balanced emotion with humor. The kind of humor that gently wipes away tears while reminding you why you fell in love with her presence in the first place. A small joke here, a warm smile there. It was classic Jenny Ryan. Fans also noticed how the studio atmosphere seemed different. Fellow cast members appeared more thoughtful, more appreciative. There were glances filled with respect, quiet smiles that said more than words ever could. It felt less like a goodbye and more like a heartfelt thank you, shared between colleagues who had become something closer to family. Jenny's farewell sparked conversations beyond the show. Viewers began reflecting on why her presence mattered so much. Some said she represented confidence without arrogance. Others said she showed that intelligence can be warm, funny, and approachable. Many admired how she stayed true to herself, never trying to be anyone else just to please an audience. And then there was the romantic side of it. Not romance in the traditional sense, but the kind that exists between a performer and their audience. That unspoken connection built over time. The trust, the shared moments, the feeling that every appearance mattered. Jenny Ryan's farewell reminded people that these bonds are real, even if they exist through a screen. Of course, there were lighter moments too. Fans joked about how their living rooms suddenly felt quieter without her presence. Some teased that their quiz answers would never feel as confident again. Others laughed through tears, saying they never thought a quiz show could make them feel so emotional. Yet here they were, holding tissues and smiling at the same time. Jenny's words after the farewell made it clear this wasn't an ending filled with sadness, but one filled with appreciation. She spoke about embracing new chapters, staying curious, and carrying forward the lessons she learned along the way. It was a reminder that goodbyes don't always mean loss. Sometimes they mean growth. What truly stood out was her gratitude toward the fans. Jenny acknowledged their support, their kindness, and their unwavering enthusiasm. She recognized that without them, her journey wouldn't have been the same. That acknowledgement alone made many viewers feel seen, valued, and emotionally connected all over again. As days passed, clips of her farewell continued to circulate. People rewatched them, not because they wanted to feel sad, but because they wanted to relive the warmth of the moment. It became one of those television memories that stays with you, Not dramatic, not shocking, but deeply sincere. There was also excitement mixed into the emotion. Fans began speculating about what's next for Jenny Ryan. New projects, new adventures, new ways to shine. The farewell didn't close a door, it opened several, and that possibility brought smiles back to faces that had recently been tear-stained. In many ways, Jenny's farewell felt like a love letter to the show, to her colleagues, and to the viewers who welcomed her into their homes. It reminded everyone why authenticity matters, why kindness resonates, and why sometimes the quietest goodbyes are the most powerful. For those who watched from the very beginning, the moment carried even more weight. It was a reminder of how far she had come, how many memories she helped create, how one person's presence can leave such a lasting impression. And maybe that's why fans couldn't hold back their tears, because this wasn't just about a television show. It was about connection, about shared laughter, about intelligence paired with warmth, about someone who made viewers feel a little smarter, a little happier, and a lot more entertained. Jenny Ryan didn't just leave the chase, she left behind a legacy of moments that will continue to be talked about, laughed over, and remembered fondly. And while the farewell was emotional, it was also full of hope, humor, and love. As the screen fades and the applause echoes in memory, one thing remains clear. This goodbye wasn't the end. It was simply the start of something new. And wherever Jenny Ryan goes next, millions of fans will be watching, smiling, and cheering her on. If this farewell moved you, made you smile, or brought back memories you didn't expect, take a moment to share how you feel. Let your voice be part of the story, because moments like these are meant to be felt together and remembered for a long time.